2020, there's
Let's fucking go.
here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawking.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Seattle. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator.
This man, Phil ain't even joined the league, bro.
Was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
Everybody
think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the deal. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Second and 9 now.
Let's go.
The Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Fuck, Daddy.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 20.
Ooh.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having...
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A give to ETN running right. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Seahawks hit 12-1 now to start play, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at this little drive brewing right here.
From the red zone now, Watson. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
Gee, what's fucking crazy?
Into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw here. That's caught.
They're going to be on the sideline, Tariq, huh?
They get him down, but not before he takes it
That's
across
crazy.
the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Dropped for a loss of 7 with multiple defenders.
It's the first way too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that's that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
This man Darnell.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
And he looked up that line.
Another tote for Etienne. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now it's Watson.
Got me.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On 2nd and goal, Watson, touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down.
Oh, great play call.
The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now back to throw.
Oh, murder. Try to murder him. Oh, that angle.
21-0 our score after 1.
I'm rich, bitch. I'm a real big timer.
Na 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 na. 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
God damn, Max Crosby. God damn. Who's the right tackle? Jesus.
Looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
The gun should do it. Oop, nope.
Be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Tweet's cool. Tweet's cool. 1-on-1.
They'll look to throw.
God, Max Crosby! Jesus!
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't
Right now, you
turned
gotta
out
send a
that way, at least
double
after
at
the
him,
first
bro.
3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Got him.
Toward the
Good job.
sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And down to the
4 or 5 yards. Any play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Yep.
Coming, and down he goes.
Good shit, Fred.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Watson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Watson. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Watson.
Should have been picked. Should have been picked.
Surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point.
Why is so big about this fucking play, bro?
Way up, not that time. A chance to really put this
The
game
fuck
out of
is
reach.
he
Here's
spot?
3rd and goal. To throw is Watson.
Why? I can't see why.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 4. Right to the tight end, Kittle over the middle of the field. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get home.
Up the gut, McCaffrey takes it to the 47.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defensive play with some confidence. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost a leg into the ball. Every snap, another nice job there forcing that completion.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be
You're supposed to be somebody in the zone right there. Actually, fuck that up.
They say that's a catch. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. There'll be a loss of 5 there as a safety blitz winds up paying off. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him on the line. This will be a loss of 3.
get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. He'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set.
Oh, ain't that some shit.
At the 50, look out. The 20.
Go to Turner.
He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
It's just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And some room to maneuver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 92 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Watson trying to lay one up deep. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh!
And taken down just past
Miss Jukerton.
at about the 21-yard line.
With the
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl A 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. That being said, this task is nearly impossible.
Great play! I love that, bro.
Becomes impossible if this possession
What a play!
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And down
Fuck
inside the
that
15
guy.
he goes. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one
Daddy.
as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll look to throw here. This is
Terrible awareness. Terrible awareness.
George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers get a bit closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nick Bentley combo.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that
Hey, not me to pick the passing play.
Been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Mm-hmm.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You guys blitzing. You got both right.
Here's Watson.
Yep.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
From here to run. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 1st down, it's Watson. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Bass. Good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh my God.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Easy to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Tight end ankle?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Max Crosby!
He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of
Max fucking Crosby.
They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure on him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Mada.
Multiple defenders get to him there.
Mada.
It's the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is fielded at the 27. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
Oh.
And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and just shot.
Jesus.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Watson off play action. He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, ETN.
No gain on the play there. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually
What's going on, bro? He is just in this room. I'm just playing this Madden game. I'm about to watch the Twilight series with this little bit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
These hoes love Twilight, bro. What do you mean? The hoes love Twilight, bro. I bought it. I bought this shit on my Prime Video a minute ago. Get hoes over. Hey, you trying to come over and watch Twilight, girl? Mate, I love Twilight. I know you do, ho. I know you do. You crazy. You crazy. The host loves them some Twilight. New Moon, bitch. I believe he's conceding right now. Yep. Darnell.